Good evening, everyone. On behalf of myself and Bridge and Pat Nailing, I'd like to thank everyone for coming to help celebrate the marriage of Nicole and Shane. As some of you are aware, me and Bridge experienced the wedding of a child for the first time last year. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Nicole and Shane for giving me a whole 2 weeks notice. You get over that trauma, sorry, pleasure, Emma, before announcing our date for today. The rest of our girls, at least 5 years. But as we still don't know what side of the fence our only son Francis is happy to I spoke to Father McCaffrey, I spoke to the venue, and under short notice, we can get this organised very quickly. So if any interested parties, boy or girl, please leave your details with the band later. As I said with Emma getting married last year, I thought I would be smart and just say what it said last year and just tweak it a bit. But Nicole told me no, and Bruce told me I wasn't doing it. So if anybody has any issues with the length or content, please blame two ladies to my left and right. Before I speak about the two kids, myself and Bridge would like to mention a few people who we believe have had a significant part to play in Nicole's past and present. To say Nicole was a difficult child would be an understatement. She developed this syndrome which had hit the floor, stopped breathing and turned blue. So after our first major house move, she sat beside a child in her new school who told her about a martial arts class. I inquired about it and found it to be run by a young man called Brian Kerr and his girlfriend Lisa McGettigan, who are then married. Over the next 8 years, Nicole rose through the ranks and gained her first dan black belt. Through many competitions, Nicole, through Brian's guidance, represented Ireland in the Junior Europeans in March 2001. Brian still teaches to this day, and himself went to the Taekwondo Europeans in Luxembourg in June and brought back gold. Anybody doesn't know Brian, and because this table and dance floor is in front of me, he's a wee small, skinny ginger one sitting at table 2006. Secondly, Nicole's boss Nigel and his wife Shanine. Now I know that skeptics amongst you might think because he's a dentist and old age and dentures are around the corner for me. But genuinely Nicole tells us how much over and above he goes for. And anyway, anyone to take on one of my daughters, but to take on two, especially the baby, brave, very brave. Lastly, we feel Nicole is very lucky to have Shane's parents, Pat and Aileen. But Nicole tells us how warm and kind Jordan and Colin are to her each time she's in their company. And I thank you for that. Now I know this may be hard for some of you to accept, but a bit of planning went into what I'm saying to you today. I bought myself a book and over the past few months wrote down some ideas. Each time I lifted the book, there was lines scored through it. And finally, I bit. And I asked my lovely, petite, gentle wife why, and she didn't hold back. Paul, she said, with your steely stare, your one tone, and your dry sense of humour, nobody will get your humour. So she asked me to be nice. So here goes nice. On behalf of me and the Bridge, I would like to welcome you into the Morgan Crowley families. Now, nice over. I can only promise diplomatic from now on. I have it from very good source that there might be a bit of heckling planned from my right at this point, so I could talk about the first weekend to Rathmullen. Shane came away with us, but I won't. the amount of money it cost me at my daughter Emma's wedding, but I won't. The first family holiday we spent in the lovely town of Ince in Kerry, and especially the first night, but I won't. Or the coin of Belfast expression, I could talk about the belting experience she had had on a stag in Krakow, but I won't. So I'm only going to talk about the first time I met Shane. And I can remember it as if it was yesterday. I was out the back. The priest came out and told me Nicole had brought a boy home. I walked in, and the only way I can put it to you is I found myself praying and asking God what I'd done wrong. He introduced himself, we spoke for a few minutes, they both left. Now I don't want this just to take my word for it. As I would assume about age 5, Shane was a cute little boy, just about getting out of his short trousers. But let's see. As I said, cute, but just didn't make it. I would think at about age 10, he was still cute and had mastered long trousers. So let's see. No, not quite yet, but Mummy must have paid a lot of money to get them ears fixed. At about age 15, he has to have mastered long trousers. But let's see. That's you, Big Lad? Yes, finally in his long trousers, but Daddy had to pay a lot of money to get them teeth fixed. Now let's see what was introduced to me for the first time by my beautiful 17-year-old black belt in Taekwondo daughter. Now I don't know if it was the tight ripped jeans, the pink shirt, the pose, but I believe it was the blonde tips in his hair that sent me over the edge. Over the last few years, I've been asking Francis what style. I'm not a follower of fashion, and I've been asking Francis what style. And for some reason, Smick came into my head. And I would continuously ask Francis is that what he was, and Francis would have laughed at me. So I asked Shane, last week, and to Shane's own admission, put the foot up. Shane told me he was a space boy. Now I know it's custom for me to speak about the wedding party, but I can see the best man Steve's wet himself with excitement. I'm standing up in front of you, so I have only 2 more items. Pat. Could ask everyone to raise their glasses for absent family and friends. Now it's easy to see Shane's parents taught him well. His manners, his etiquette, and his family skills. But there's one item of training me and Breeds would like Pat Nailing to revisit. Is there a chance we won't be here to teach Sophie and Charlie how to use this tool? Now I understand there are no hills where Shane's parents live, but there are where Nicole's live, so we think this item's essential. Thank you very much, enjoy your night. Over.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your second speech of the day, the father of the groom, Patrick.
As King Henry VIII said to his wife, 6 wives, "I'll not keep you long." That joke was told at my wedding 37 years ago. When I told Shane about it previously, he said, "You're back in the dark old ages, you're part of history." With regards to technology, Shane is right. I'm back in the dark old ages. So when I was thinking about this speech, there was no point in referring to the internet. As my family and friends know, I wouldn't have a clue. So I decided to concentrate on dates, family and history, which I'm interested in. With regards to history, a battle took place in Ireland, which relates to this part of the world. This battle took place in Drogheda, where William defeated James, his father-in-law, at the Battle of the Boyne. In the evening after the battle, the pair met at a clearing in the forest. James wasn't happy for 2 reasons. 1, he had lost the battle. 2, he had sustained a lot of casualties. So as a caring son-in-law, William tried to cheer him up. As both men were on horseback, William put his hand on James's thigh and said, "Don't worry, in 100 years' time there'll not be a word about it." 100 years, this made me think, what does 100 years mean in relation to family history? Shane and Nicole's grandparents were born approximately 100 years ago, so today I would like to remember these grandparents who helped to make Shane and Nicole the wonderful people they are. On the 26th of March 1977, the first wedding took place in the Matthews family when my sister Monica married Seamus. Ironically, Monica spent her married life in Drogheda. Tragically, she died 10 years ago, far too young, with lots to live to offer. Monica was a unique person, full of love and kindness. She loved and adored Shane, thought he could do no wrong. We used to joke with her, "You want to know him, come and live with him." Seriously, she would say, "He's a good boy and he will make a great fella." As the wise older sister she was 100% right. Now back to the present. I'd like to thank Paul and Breed for all the help and assistance they've given Shane and Nicole in preparing for this big day. As everyone knows, it's not easy being the bride's parents. And now to the special couple, Sophie and Charlie. Sophie is beautiful today, just like her mommy, and Charlie in his appearance and personality is a match for his daddy. Keegan and I are proud of you, and we love you so much. And now to the happy couple, Shane and Nicole. You both look fantastic, and I'm really pleased to see you both so happy and contented. One piece of advice I would like to give you, Nicole, is don't expect Shane to remember the date of your anniversary. A few years ago at a party in German Collins house, Shane approached me to inquire what age he was. He thought he was younger than he was. At this party, he just managed to lose a couple of years. As anyone knows Shane, every day is a chance to party and celebrate. In his own way, he's probably right. So love each other and celebrate each day of your married life. A toast to the bride and groom. Why? They think it's all over. But it's not quite. On the 21st of June 1948, my parents, Harry and Margaret, got married. There was a double wedding, and their sister Brady got married to Jimmy. The wedding reception took place in the Oriole Hotel in Monaghan, where I understand there was a double toast. So today I'd like to point out that Harry and Margaret's granddaughter, my niece, Sarah, and her husband, David, will tomorrow celebrate their first wedding anniversary. So I think it would be appropriate if we offered a double toast for long life and happiness for both Nicole and Shane and Sarah and David.
Cheers. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the third speech of the day, could you all please put your hands together for your groom?
Yeah, I only wrote this down this morning, so.
Get a year's notice.
First of all, it says here, thank the father of the bride, but I think we'll skip that, will we? No, all serious, thanks everyone for coming today, making this such a special day for my wife and I. First of all, I'd like to thank Paul and Breach. Since the beginning, you've welcomed me into the family. You've always been kind, you've always been someone to talk to if I needed someone to talk to. But the most important thing is you've raised a beautiful daughter. So thank you. Next, I'd like to thank Nicole's sisters and brother. I never had sisters or brothers growing up, but Jesus welcomed me and it made me feel like I have brother and sisters. So thank you. Nextly, I'd like to thank my mum and dad. I need to steal a line from a wedding I was at recently. Most people don't get to pick their family, but I'm lucky that my family picked me. I just want to thank you for everything growing up. I never wanted for anything, and I love you, so thank you. Next, I'd like to thank the bridesmaids. I think they all look fantastic today. Thanks for helping Nicole over the last 2 years and taking so much stress away from me. I say so much shit. And with a few gifts for you. Next, I'd like to thank the groomsmen. Paul Alexander came from Preston today to be at the wedding. He's a lifelong friend. I've known him since I was small. So thanks, Paul. Fra. Cheers, Fra. No, Fra's been like a brother to me over the last 13 years, knowing Nicole. And Stephen, no, thanks Stephen for the stag. And that's all we're saying about the stag. I know your space is next. That's all we're saying about the stag. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my wife. Me and Nicole met at the Fallons 13 years ago. Ew. The night I met her, I went back to a friend's house and I told my friend that I was going to marry Nicole. My friend said, "Go to sleep, you're drunk." But I knew, 13 years ago I knew. Nicole, over the last 13 years, people who know me will know that I haven't been the easiest person. But Nicole's been like a rock. She calls me a rock, but Nicole is my rock. She's given me 2 amazing kids, Sophie and Charlie. I think a round of applause for Sophie and Charlie. But I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you. And I love you. And you look amazing. Thank you. So, that's it. And everyone raise their glasses to family, friends, and happiness. Thank you. Sorry, I have flowers for the parents as well.
And your friendship will shut up. Don't share. Oh my god, Jimmy Jack the Carpenter. Wow. What a lovely
Again for half the
Ladies and gentlemen, could you all please put your hands together for Stephen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and what a fantastic day it's been so far. That might be about to change, so that's good. Very nervous. First, I'd like to say how stunning Nicole looks today. I'm sure as most of us know Nicole, and how you haven't failed in that aisle yet, I don't know. But there is still the first dance. For those who don't know me, I'm Stephen, and at the minute it's an unfortunate honour to stand here as James' best man, but I'm sure I'll look back on it and I'll be good. But when we spoke this morning, Shane asked me that I remove anything resembling anything innuendo from this speech. So I promised him if I come across anything even slightly risky, I'll whip it out immediately. People didn't get that. Thankfully, you got it? You said you'd back me up, and you have come through. He actually asked me over 2 years ago to be his best man, so you think it'd be loads of time to write a speech. My fiancée Michelle will tell you I actually started a week ago. So for that I'd like to thank her, and more importantly my $10.99 subscription to thebestmanspeech.com. I cannot recommend that, by the way. Superb. Absolutely superb.
Get a receipt.
Shane, isn't it? All in all, I think I've done okay today, to be honest. I got the groom to church sober and on time. Let me start that again. I got the groom to church on time, and we're abs. Yeah, next. And I remember their wedding rings, or the tiny handcuffs as I like to call them. And as I give this speech now, I promise you it'll be really, really short, because there's just not much to say about you. There's really not that much I can say. Next. But I'll tell you about it how I first met Shane. Sorry, I've never used this before. Kind of. He showed up to play a football match for my football team, South Antrim, and seriously, what a player. I remember actually my first words to him. Shane, I do remember my first words to him. Shane, pass the ball, mate. 7 years later, still waiting on that pass. Go home. But I told Shane, we went out for a few beers last night, as you do. Shane was like, don't be home, maybe 9, 11:30, not bad. And he says, I told him, you can base your marriage around our football, because it plays a big part in our lives, it does. Just ensure you're fully committed every week. Try your best to score every Saturday, and more importantly, really most importantly, never tackle her from behind. In the relatively short time I've known Shane, we have been through a lot together. We have a lot of beer, a lot of vodka, and most importantly, a lot of late-night kebabs. Love them kebabs. And there's also been the trips, I'll not say too much about them, the trips to Scotland, Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, and of course the Stag in Krakow. But I could tell a couple of stories about Krakow.
Yes.
I could tell a couple of stories about Krakow. There was a stolen money, there was a physical assault on the groom, but as they both involve strippers, I think it's best I leave that one out. But if there was a picture to sum up, and I want you all to really, really picture this, to sum up the Stag weekend, 3 days in Krakow. Just picture this, ladies and gentlemen. Shane Matthews, your groom, in the back of a Polish police van in full Liverpool kit, Manchester United fan, of course, with bushy afro and matching moustache at 6 o'clock in the morning. Ask him later. Just ask him about that. Ask him about that. I've also been told I should include a few sincere and kind remarks about Shane. So here it goes. He's a reliable, trustworthy and hardworking fella. He's already a caring and devoted father to Sophie and Charlie, and I'm certainly a loyal and loving husband to Nicole. Shane, we've had some excellent times together, and I know we'll continue to do so in the future. You're my best mate, so it's an honour to stand here as your best man. Who said that? Who asked? I've just, sorry. Shane and Nicole, you're among friends and family who wish the very best for you today, and we all wish you all the happiness in the world. And for the ones that couldn't be here, I'd like to read out a few messages, which are through the cards on top of course. Styling's right in here. Cheers, Eileen, for that. Sorry, Shane and Nicole, we could not be there today, but have a great day. And Marie, John, Jonathan, and Andrew. Sad that we can't be there today. Send us pictures. Love, Elaine and Robin in Canada. Shane and Nicole, enjoy the day, thinking of you, and send best wishes. God bless, love you, Francis. And hope that both of you have a great day. Enjoy every minute. Lawrence, Annette, Stephen, and Carl. I have just a couple of cards to read as well, which meant that it's for a call. Shane and Nicole, sorry we can't be there on your special day. Raising a toast to you and wish you all the best in the future. From Michael and Hannah in Budapest, and Ronan in Canada, and Janita in Holland. Just said that in Holland. Janita doesn't like this. I actually practiced that, by the way, Janita. My moment. Shane and Nicole, so sorry we couldn't join your special day. I think of you from California, and there is a beer too. Love, lots of love, Roisin Murray. Shane, nearly finished. I just want to say, here's to you, here's to your future, and may your blessings outnumber the shamrocks that grow, and may trouble avoid you wherever you go. Now can we stand one last time, raise a glass and toast the new Mr. and Mrs. Matthews.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
Now we can all relax and enjoy our dinner. I'm sure we'll do that.